I'm Amber Adams, and this is my daughter Evelyn, and we're doing a fun kids and adult craft. We're making a star garland, and we're doing some ornaments out of cornstarch, baking soda, and water. And it's super easy, super fun, and a lot of time for kids. For your moms out there, it's an awesome project, so yay!
So we're going to for the granola.
How's that feeling? Feels good. Okay.
Let me show you a couple things we can make.
Of course, I love to feed people. I'm gonna That was the best part of the day.
Hi, I'm Evelyn Adams, and I'm making a super cool craft, and that is awesome.
All right, so basically what you do is, this is the super easy part. You get the things out of your pantry, and it's basically 1 cup of baking soda, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, and then 3/4 cup of water. You put it all in the pan, and you just keep stirring, stirring, stirring until it starts to bubble. Then you turn down the heat, and then it forms like this clay ball. It's really cool. So, and it takes maybe 5 minutes to do. And this is what happens when you put those things together. You make the clay.
Ah!
Is that awesome? Yeah? So what you do is you roll it just like 1/4 of an inch thick, so it's not too thick.
Okay.
If it feels too sticky, just keep adding more baking soda to the mix. All right, and then you could take whatever you wanted to use. We have a little snowman here. And then you have your little ornament ready to go, huh? So basically, when you're done laying them all out and letting them dry overnight, then you flip them over after about 12 hours, and then they'll dry completely through. But I feel like the best method is actually baking them at 170 degrees for 2 hours, and then they get rock hard. This one is super easy and so cute on the tree, as you can see. You just take these little star cutouts, that we made. It was the miniature cookie cutter. It's super simple. And you just take some super thin gold, silver, red, green wire that you have, whatever you have, at home. This one is the 28 gauge, so it's easy and pliable, which is key, I feel for these kind of garlands. But you just take as much as you need. I would do a little extra slack on there because you're gonna be wrapping these around the stars, So you take each little star like this, and then you just wrap it around like that, each little point, and just keep doing that with as many as you have, and then you can do your whole tree in a whole bunch of stars, and then you add this with this little twinkly lights, and it is so magical on your tree and really cute. So like this. But also for the kids, another fun little tip and trick is that you just take colors, just the Crayola markers, paint if you want. If you want less of a mess, just use markers, but have them color on all of them, and then you can make a little garland or little ornaments, and it'd be fun little family gifts, to the kids and stuff like that. All right, you can hang it on the tree like this and just wrap them around, and you have a whole little tree of twinkly lights and stars. Is that pretty, Evelyn? Yeah, you like it? And that is basically how you make a star garland. I feel this Christmas is an interesting one. We went into 2020 with we were so optimistic, and it was gonna be this amazing year, and the 2020 vision thing and all that kind of stuff. And I feel it didn't pan out that way, and people's expectations weren't met necessarily, and so I feel going into 2021 and this new year, I feel December is going to be kind of depressing for some people and sad because they've lost their jobs, and maybe their marriages are bad, or their kids aren't walking with the Lord, and you don't have any money for presents and all those things. But I feel not putting your expectation in the year or in people or in money or in your family even, but putting your expectation in the Lord. And I was just thinking about Mary and Joseph when they were about to have their baby, and they were traveling really far, and she expected to have her baby in a cozy, comfy spot, and it was going to be this awesome experience. And instead, she had her baby in a manger, surrounded by animals and just all the things that a manger can bring, And her expectations were kind of shot after that. But then after she had her baby, it was she was so filled with peace and love because she just delivered like the savior of the world, you know? And I feel like us here on the earth, if we don't put our expectations in the Lord, things here can really let us down, you know? And I feel like all the time every day I sit down and I have my quiet time in the morning, and my first thing I write is, this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. And I write down a few things that I'm thankful for. And I know that it's hard finding things that you are thankful for in this time, you know, but through each day, there's little things that you can pick out, and thankfulness creates joy. So I feel like putting our expectation in the Lord, and just not in these temporal things, is like the main thing that I'm getting at. And it's not about presents or gifts or anything like that, but it's about finding Jesus and finding thankfulness and experiencing the little things. Like, because even through like the lockdowns and the Rona and all that kind of stuff, you know, I felt like I was so stressed because I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to stay home all day with a toddler? You know, how am I going to, like, we lost our job and like all these things, but God has never stopped providing for us. I've like found like more hobbies than I ever thought I would at home. You know, I found I can slow down and really take a minute, you know, and so I feel like my expectations weren't what I thought they were going to be coming into 2020, but I feel like the Lord has taught me so much more than he ever has in this short period of time because I put my expectation in him alone. So I just encourage everybody just to put their expectation in the Lord this Christmas, and not in presents or gifts or people or men or anything like that, but put your hope in Jesus, because that's ultimately what matters.
Thanks for hearing our